Are you thinking about a trip to Thailand, a vacation, to study, or to retire? There are actually many channels who can help you with this on YouTube. These would be like myself, a amateur reporter who do it as a hobby, just for fun, sharing information with their experience. Now, before we get underway, I would like to say a big thank you to this person who donated $4.99 to support my channel. Thank you so much for that. And if you do want to, the link is in the description below. Now, you don't want to see my ugly mutt all the time, so I'm going to show you some video, my own footage of Soi 7 and Soi 6 in Pattaya, Thailand, while I have a little natter about this. Are you ready? Let's go. So the first two people on YouTube I want to share with, one is called Everything Pattaya, and you can see the latest video for him here. Now, I am going to put the links in the description below so you can check it out later, along with where you can subscribe to the channel if you want to. This is a gentleman who does lots of videos about everything about Pattaya. Yes, he will go to the girly bars. Yes, he will go to the gents clubs. Yes, he will look at do's and don'ts. He will go to some amazing pieces of scenery and go to see some of the apartments with the cost and the links below, giving you an upside of what happens in Pattaya and Jontium. The next guy is a gentleman called Buzzin or Pattaya, and I think he is a bar owner. I'm not too sure, don't quote me on that. And again, he does the same kind of thing. You can see the latest video, have you been to this restaurant in Pattaya? And again, it's just an amateur journalist who does it as a hobby for a bit of fun, sharing information and getting a little bit of cash out of YouTube at the end of the day. You can agree or disagree with these guys. Basically, they just give you the information of what Pattaya is like. Another gentleman, which is, I'm not too sure where he's from. I think the channel is called Live Love Thailand, for example. And quite often he would do videos related to Bangkok and also Phuket, showing you what you can do in these two different parts of the city. The last one he did was the cheapest clothing in Bangkok market. I have been there and you can pick up some great bargains. Two more to go. Now, these guys, one is based in Bangkok, I do believe, and this is the Tiger. This is a professional reporting channel. They do have an online website, and they just do the actual news of what's happening in Thailand in itself, related to politics, related to travel, and it's just a light-hearted show of what's happening in Thailand. Quite enjoyable. Again, all the links in the description below. And the big boss of the Tiger is a gentleman called Tim Newton, and he has his own daily show Monday to Friday called TNT, so Tim Newton Television or whatever, I can't remember what it is. And he would go into more detail of what's happening again in the two cities of Bangkok and Phuket, and of course around the nation or the kingdom of Thailand. So when there were the issues with the visas, he was doing updated reports, near enough daily, what's happening. When was that? At the beginning towards the end of January. So these are some people I highly recommend if you are planning a trip, if you want to know information about Thailand, what's happening, what's the latest, what to do, what not to do, some great pieces of advice, because these guys actually live, you could say, boots on the ground, so to speak, with the situation in Thailand. Thailand is coming up with the elections, so that's going to be a different cup of tea. There are some propagandists who would say everything is against America, but that's a different story entirely. I think that's all I got to share with you for today, but let me leave you with a dream of how it may be like for you in Thailand. Now, it's not always about go-go bars and girlies and girlfriends. There are some beautiful places that you can possibly retire to. It doesn't have to be on the beach. It doesn't have to be slap bang in the middle of all these go-go bars, unless you want that. And there are big expat communities. I wouldn't recommend retiring in Bangkok. It's just the hustle and the bustle of a quite polluted city. But if you do want to visit Thailand, yeah, you have to go to Bangkok for 3 or 4 days and go and see all the famous attractions like the Grand Palace, for example, and experience some of the street food and the nightlife. Again, it's not always the bars that entertain you in an adult kind of way. There's lots of other choices there. I will leave you with this. My name is James. This is Buzz. Thank you very much. And don't forget to click the thumbs up and please consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps the algorithm, as everyone says. Bye-bye for now. Thank you.